You know what the toughest thing about living on Spa World is? It's the endless spa treatment. That's what. It gets so tiring and aggravating when you've got just about everybody in a bath towel trying to put cucumbers in your eyes every time you sit down for a shoulder rub. And let me tell you, the do-good know-it-alls of Spa World rub shoulders like they were shaking hands. I can barely take 5 steps out my apartment door without some oily spa worldian vixen accosting me with a bottle of massage lotion, asking me how my day was. Girly. I just woke up. Of course, after a whole half day of a full musculoskeletal work over, you'd be waking up about 2 p.m. in the afternoon as well. See, when I first got posted here, I thought my job as sheriff would be easy. Of course, every criminal mastermind is going to need a vacay like everyone else. Just sit and wait for 'em to let their guard down, then have myself a nice little roundup. What was I thinking? You got any idea how hard it is to cuff an 8-tentacled octothaxian behemoth with 2 days' worth of aloe cream soaked into 'em? I didn't either. Till I had to wrestle one in a mud bath for an hour. And that's without including the 2 20-minute breaks we took to just let the sodium-infused lavender balm reinvigorate our all-too overworked subdermals. Turns out it's just as tough to wrangle as it is to unwrangle when you're both as lathered as a turkey on Thanksgiving. I let more than one vile miscreant slip out of my grasp in more ways than one on that dang planet. I tried to deputize a few of the locals, but any time our warrant cried out during capture, they'd ease off and apologize, then ask if they wanted lighter. Usually they'd just say yes, though, and the arrest would end up taking longer than the paperwork. Which isn't saying much when the pen keeps flying out of your hand. I can't be too ungrateful about everything, though. The one neat trick of the job was that every time we told somebody not to leave town, they never would. I even remember I got one bad guy by just betting them I could sit longer in the sauna. Of course, that's also how 2 others got away. Eventually, I got the bright idea to staff a masseuse parlor with deputies and just massage the bastards into a limp pulp before reading their rights. That didn't last long, though. Once word got out that the best parlor in town was a front for the Fed, we got flooded with 2-bit malcontents with only a few misdemeanors between 'em. Needless to say, the jig was up and we had to close down. I called a meeting with the deputies to try and brainstorm some new wrangling methods. But it's harder than you might think to get anything done at all when you're sinking 5 meters backward into a memory foam luxury recliner. No word of a lie. Those Corinthian leather double-padded breathable cheek cushions are something out of heaven. So there was absolutely nothing I could do when the concierge came by and tossed a couple cucumbers on my eyes. Of course, the good news is we finally did find a method to help fight crime throughout the galaxy, and that was to just convince every no-good scumbag that landed on Spa World to extend their stay indefinitely. I figure if all this R&R made it this hard to enforce the law, well, it sure would make it just that hard to break it. And wouldn't you know it, the arrest rate has already hit an all-time low. So I figured with most of the bastards taken care of, I'd put in for some hard labor at the mines to keep my mind off of leisure for a while. So far, it's been the worst few weeks of my life. My feet hurt, my back is killing me, and I'm almost sure I'm sweating out more than I can piss. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Let me tell you, it's good to get away from Spa World for a while.